Hi Leo and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I am pulling energies on you and your person for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today, then check one of the other videos for your other placements. If this reading does resonate with you, then let me know in the comments below. And if you are interested in a personal one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly link. And with that, Leo, I'm just going to jump straight in and pull you some energies for you and your person. You and your person, please, Leo. Can you show me Leo, please? Leo and their person. Leo and their person, please. Leo and their person. Leo and their person. Okay, right. Oh, we've got the Fool. Where are you going, Leo? Somewhere new. Exciting. Love it. Oh, definitely moving on. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. And then we've got the Ten of Cups in your person's energy. Wow. Okay. So you're either moving towards them or away from them. You're on the move somewhere. Wherever you're moving to, it seems right for you. And it's going to land you in like a beautiful, calm energy. And your person's showing me Ten of Cups, but more like completion rather than fulfillment. But I don't know yet. I'm not going to clarify. But you're being pushed, pulled, called in a new direction, Leo. We're starting at ground zero. Okay, and there's distance in this connection at the moment. I don't think you're in contact with this person or you're planning to leave them. They're leaving you. I'm not sure, but we'll jump in and clarify. Okay, can I get the Fool in Leo's energy, please? A Fool for Leo. Fool for Leo. I'm a Fool for Leo. Sorry, guys. Right, can I get the Fool? The Fool in Leo's energy, please. The Fool in Leo's energy. Oh, Judgment. Oh, who just... Is it Cancer just got this in the same place? The Devil. Sorry about that, Leo. Got a vibe off that Devil there. And the Six of Wands. Oof. Whoever you're connected to, Leo, you are like, wowzer. You were feeling them. You were vibing them. You were feeling great. But over time, it developed into something unhealthy. I see you recognizing that. You made a very difficult decision to move away from them. Okay, great. Very decisive. This is not very often energies come to me that decisive. Oh, hang on. We've got a sneaky card here of the Hermit. Some of you might be hermiting at the moment and now you're making a move. So that was just a little pit stop card from Spirit there, Leo. I mean, you're feeling really good though about it because I'm getting a positive energy. Normally when I get energies of people moving away from people that they are attached to, which is the Devil, so there's definitely someone you're attached to. You're not indifferent to this person. It normally is like kind of low, but this one's just brought me right up. So you've shown me like, you know, at some point it was great. Then it went south. It went south bad. And you jump ship. Great. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this just came up in the reverse. They've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. As I was saying that, you were like, yeah, I'm not working on this anymore. Okay, can we clarify the connection, please? The Six of Swords there. Yeah, it's about investments. As I'm just saying, I'm not invested in this anymore. I'm not working on this anymore. The Emperor and Strength. It was hard for you to do, but you were like to be myself, to be true to myself, to my needs. I've got to think where I'm putting my energy, and you are being a very, very assertive in that fact. You're like, I will only put my energy into good, calm, peaceful things that feed me. And look, you're turning up as yourself there under the energy of the Emperor. You're like, no one is gonna fuck with Leo today. Like, I know my shit. I know where I'm putting my energy. I know how valuable it is, and I know who deserves it. And it's not you, sir, or madam, or whatever. This could be even a work situation. Doesn't have to be a lover. Could be you were really great at in a job, but over time they just started taking the piss a little bit, you know, started pushing you too much, but you were attached to that job because you love your colleagues, you love the location of where it is, the pay is great, but it got toxic over time and you're like, I'm moving on. That same applies. You know your worth, Leo. Good. Right, can I get the Ten of Cups in your person's energy, please? The Ten of Cups in your person's energy. Oh, they felt really great with you though. We've got the Six of Cups, we've got the High Priestess, and we have the Eight of Cups. Thankfully, they're letting you go. But they're not letting you go because they don't care. In fact, they care about you a lot, but they're not going to hinder your decision to leave. I think they probably sensed distance in the connection prior to you even verbalizing or you're leaving or walking out of the door, because they're showing me the High Priestess. It's like they're like, I kind of knew about this. I knew this was going to kind of happen. They're showing me that they still hold you in really high regard. So if you've come away from this person, you have done so amicably. It's not gone down in fire and brimstone, put it that way. Okay, can I it's almost like they're saying, I really respect Leo, regardless of what their decision is. I respect and trust them. Oh, that is nice. Okay, can I get judgment in your energy? Let's clarify your energy first there, Leo. Let's get judgment there. Judgment, can you show me judgment, please? Judgment in Leo's energy. That one. Oh, the Hierophant. Oh, jeez. You've got the Hierophant and judgment together. That means this is serious karmic business. You probably had to endure this whole journey with them to reach this point of confidence, Leo, which is great. Yeah, you've got the Knight of Wands. You're like, out of here. Ten of Swords, it's over. You're like, it's over. I'm out of here. I've learned my lessons. I'm taking my lessons. I'm leaving the rest. I don't want anything to do with this. Despite them looking quite positively towards you, I think they first created the distance. I think they pulled back first. I think you were all in until that happened. And then you were like, fuck this. I am not wasting time. But they're still looking at you very fondly, though. Okay, the Devil. The Devil, please. The Devil. What's that? The Devil? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a karmic connection. Five of Cups. Yeah, and the Ten of Cups. So this person came in offering you the world. You felt it. They did offer you the world for a time. You felt it. They did not deliver on their promise, though. They didn't deliver. They offered you 10 cups. They only gave you 5. You know? This went on for some time until you realise the only reason I'm putting up with this is because I'm connected to them. I feel attached to them, not because I'm actually getting anything out of it. And that's when you decided to bounce. Good. Can I get the Six of Wands there, please? Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah, you felt really good at one point. The Lovers. The Six of Cups. It was reciprocal. Strength. And that's you showing me yourself. You could be yourself in this connection. It felt reciprocal. It felt balanced. It felt wonderful. But then that person started to move away slightly and start taking some of that energy with them. And the minute they started doing that, you were gone. Because you were like, I can just like see where this is going kind of thing. Okay. Now I'm interested to clarify your person, Leo, because they are saying, yeah, we're moving away from Leo, but I think they're great. And they actually consider you to be almost like soul family to them. Okay, right, so let's, I mean, this could be family, this could be literal family. It doesn't have to be a lover or a partner or a spouse or a job. It could be a friend, it could be family. I'm getting less so friend though, but maybe. Okay, right, can we get the Six of Cups, please, in Leo's person's energy? The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. What's going on there with the Six of Cups, please? The Six of Cups. The Knight of Wands. You've got Knight of Wands as well. So I told you this energy match. There was a lot of passion. You came together. It was like fireworks. The Lovers. Yeah. And the Eight of Pentacles. They put in the work. To be honest, they're probably still willing to put in the work at some point. But you mean you've just gone. But they are showing me distance. I think this is a person who thinks they can match your level. They think and kind of want to match your level and reciprocate as you do and go in with 2 feet. However, there's something underneath the surface that keeps pulling them back. I think that's why they're letting you go quite easily, not because they want to, but because they feel like, well, they haven't got any choice because they can't invest what you're investing. They can't be the person they want to be. That means stepping up. They're showing me how great you are. They're like, I can't match Leo. So why even try? That kind of thing, which annoys me. But anyway, people have their reasons, Lydia. Let's not get on them. Okay. Yeah, look, they show me strength, intuition, strength. This is going to be too hard. The Knave of Pentacles, which is just a small little pentacle, not like a Knight of Pentacles or a King. And the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so they considered a long-term future with you, but they realised what they'd have to do, the level of effort they'd have to put in to ensure that it was successful. And it would have been an incredibly successful partnership. At present, they are not willing to put in that work. And it probably fear-based. It's usually fear-based when people do that. They can't match what you put in. So they're just withdrawing. Okay. Right, can I get the Eight of Cups there, please? The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. This is them actually withdrawing their energy here. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, and there they go. Their heart isn't in it. Their heart's in it for you, then the heart isn't in the connection enough. They're called elsewhere, but nothing to do with you. They feel very positive towards you. I think they might be going within because the High Priestess is in their energy, but no. And when I say it called elsewhere, doesn't mean they've got another person. I'm not sensing that at all. I'm sensing they're like, right, because the Queen of Cups in this deck is actually kind of sad. It's like healing through hurt. Then they reach clarity, then they reach a decision, and their decision is to leave, despite thinking you're amazing. And the only explanation for that is avoidance. I think we've got a classic avoidant on our hands, Leo, but I'm not here to diagnose anybody. I'm not a mental health professional. Well, I am technically, but I don't diagnose. So it's not a diagnosis, it's just a behaviour pattern that I can kind of see emerging from this person's energy. Right, I'm going to clarify the connection now. See what's going on there for you, Leo. Right, can I clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please? Seven of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups. Yeah. You walking away. That's you walking away as well. We have the Maiden of Water, which is like the Page of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Earth. Sorry, the King of Pentacles, King of Earth, which is the Crone of Earth here. Yeah, most of you have been saying no, the fairest thing to do in this connection is just drop it. You want to look after yourself, they want to look after themselves. For some reason you've decided that you're not going to get that together. It's like you're draining each other rather than nourishing each other. That's kind of what it's come about. I mean, there were attempts, and you're sending each other off with a lot of love. There's a lot of love here, like you wish you all the best, but the sides just didn't work out. It's not for us. That's kind of what I got. Right, can I get the Emperor, please? The Emperor. The Emperor. Yeah, the Ace of Earth. That's like the Ace of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you gave it all you could. You both did. Well, no, I think I'm getting that more from you probably, but you gave it all you could. There were times when you thought it was going great and it was going to make it, other times when they weren't, but the wheel is spun and it's like the universe has gone, no, this person's going to exit, Leo, and it's like you recognise that, so someone else better can come, someone else better matched to you can come in. It's showing me just wait, something solid's coming, but it's after this episode. Okay, can you show me strength there, please, in Leo's energy? Strength. These are all more coming across more, less of your connection, more like universal offerings to you in a way. Elemental, we've got the Ace of Wands, yeah. The Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so at some point, I don't know how long this connection has been going on, but at some point, Leo, you went, I'm just sick of feeling like this. I'm sick of feeling like this. I've lost my spark. I've lost my feeling of who I am, or my confidence, or my resources. And I don't mean money. For some of you, maybe it is money, but more like time, like wasting my time. And you're like, no, I'm claiming that back for me, and I'm going, I can't put any more into this. It's a dead end, it's a drain. Good. And so you shouldn't, Leo. I mean, there's a lot gone on here. But they're showing very positive sentiment towards you. So this is just a connection, I think, that just drifted. I think you met each other for a reason. I mean, we saw that it was karmic there. You met each other for a reason, you learned your lessons, and then you just kind of go your separate ways. It's not easy. I mean, you two are kind of making it look easy, but I know it's not easy because these situations never are. But afterwards, you're being offered some kind of pentacle from the universe there. And more options going forward, but that's going to come in time. It comes after this. I say this has made you wiser. So for every failed connection, Leo, to be honest, I don't really believe in failed connections. Not really. Because every connection serves a purpose. It only fails if you don't take the lessons or learn from it. Then it's a failed connection. This doesn't seem to be one of those. This was an opportunity for you to practice your empowerment. Because some of you Leos didn't have any of that in the past. That's been developed, and this is how empowerment develops. You can only develop things if you have given the opportunity to practice them. And that's what the universe does. So when we go, why me? Why another failure? Why this? Why have I got to wait for that? It's your opportunity. And there's a saying, there was a man praying for more patience, saying, God, give me patience, God, give me patience. And this went on and on for months. And then one day the man said, I've been asking you, God, for patience. Why haven't you given me patience? Why do I still feel so impatient? And God finally replied and said, you asked for patience, so I gave you the opportunity to be patient. It's kind of like that. It's like the whole purpose of this connection was for you to find your empowerment, which you have absolutely knocked that lesson out of the park, like A+ or A star, depending on what country you're in. In the UK we do A stars, A+ in America, A+ on the exam, Leo, because now the universe is showing me right now we're going to present Leo with some options. These are real tangible options, but they're coming in time, so long as Leo stays on the path of self-empowerment. Good. Right, I'm going to step aside. I'm going to get off my soapbox now, Leo. Step aside and let the universe give you some advice. Can we get some advice for Leo there, please? Some advice for Leos. Advice for Leos, please. Advice for Leos. Advice for Leos. We're upside down. We are. So I'm taking this the right way. We've got the 8 of Arrows, struggle. Yeah, I know it's a struggle, and I think this has actually been a long road for a lot of Leos. I'm just getting that vibe. I don't think this is the first time this has happened, because not necessarily with this connection, or possibly with this connection, but maybe with other connections in the past, because people don't just get up, pat their bags that easily, normally, if they don't have much experience with equal energy exchange. It's like you saw the writing on the wall before you even, came to this. It's like you were prepared for it. You were like, no, I'm not taking any chances. Others of you just felt you were losing yourself to this connection. Maybe it was this person was just asking for more than you could give, and you were like, no. And it was unfair and unbalanced. Because the thing is, Leos, you've got huge hearts. You will give and give and give and give. Give and give and give, and you're extremely loyal. So for a Leo just to get up in this manner and just leave means that this is not your first rodeo, Leo. You've done this before, and you're like, I am not going back down that path. I am not going back to that toxic person. I am not going back to that toxic situation. I am not going to engage with energies that will not engage with me in return. That's why it's showing me the struggle, but the struggle was for a purpose, a higher purpose for you, Leo. So you could pick yourself up, find your empowerment, and that was going to benefit you in so many ways, not even just in love. It would definitely benefit you in love and connection, but I have a feeling this is also going to spill out into other areas of your life, into work, into friendships, into just the life that you want to build for your happily ever after. First, you've got to go through the struggle. What goes down must come up. It works both ways. Okay, we have, that is reversed. We have the mirror. A lot of you are needing more self-reflection. The mirror is like the high priestess. So although you're feeling yourself, no, I think that's coming from, that's why you've been struggling, probably up until now, that you haven't done any self-reflection, or very little, or you've not been listening to your intuition. That's why the struggle persisted for so long. But you're turning that around now, Leo, because I can see you reaching your empowerment, which I was thinking, doesn't make sense. This is definitely a Leo that knows themselves, and yeah, you're kind of turning that around. And yeah, look, the stag, which is the emperor again. You showing up in your strength, in your authority, you taking charge of your own life and going forwards. So I think there's a double meaning with the mirror here. I think you have spent a lot of time in reflection. You have spent a lot of time trying to talk, or at least discern, between fear and intuition. And that work is now paying off, but you don't want to get stuck in that. So some of you, and I think this might be a subset of you, will go out of this connection questioning if it was the right thing to do. You'll be like, is it fear I listen to, or intuition? You're going to feel a little bit disconnected, but you'll remember the struggle that you've just been through, or the struggle that you went through with other energies. And that's what will keep you going, because you stay in emperor energy. At some point you do stay here, but you might have a little wobble. So just make sure to keep your heart open. Don't close yourself off to other opportunities at this time, because this is very much a, one door closes, another one opens kind of thing. You're closing this door, the universe is bringing you some options. If you are disengaged from your heart space, which means being disengaged from your intuition, it's I think you will ultimately choose the right thing for you, but it's just going to make that choice a little bit more harder, and that the struggle might continue on a little bit more. So it's just keep in touch with your heart, keep your heart open. It's just about keeping them open to the right energies, to the correct energies for you. Okay, Leo, lovely. I'm glad that you've stepping into your power there. Magnificent stuff. I will leave the reading there for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esotera Tarot. If this reading resonated with you, then let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Leo, I am going to love you and leave you. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.